I will show you how easy it is to make your own ginger cookies at home. My name is Chef Johnathan, and one thing is people don't cook at home for one reason is they're afraid, or they feel that they don't have time. Today I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is. I've read numerous cookbooks throughout my career, and one of my favorite is on baking. What this book does is it simply breaks down how to do the fundamentals of cooking in your own home. We also have on cooking that gives you wonderful descriptions about your spices, your herbs, and little tips and things you can do to cook at home and have it come out perfect. We're going to take one with a simple recipe out of One Baking. It's like on page 377 of how to make Ginger Icebox Cookies. So today I am going to show you how to follow a basic recipe, how to bake the cookies, and then how to take and do a little garnish on them to make them look very nice. We're going to start it with a method called cleaning the butter. What this is, we're taking half a pound of butter and a pound of sugar, and we're combining it in our mixer. What you want to do at this point is that you just turn it on, and you're going to put it on about, a little more than about a medium speed. And you are going, if I plug it in, that would help, wouldn't it? Then you're going to let the mixer work until it comes up nice and creamy and fluffy. While that's working, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sift our flour. Now, people go, why do you sift flour? What's the whole reason of this? Well, two things. One, we're going to combine our other dry ingredients in there into the flour, and when you sift it, it will take and combine all of your ingredients together at once, so you don't have to mix them and have to worry about if it's mixed correctly together. We have 1 pound, 1 ounce of flour. We're going to put in a half a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. And then quickly we just do the little method of pulling it back and forth. While I do that, I'll talk a little bit about ginger. A lot of people are afraid of ginger because they're not sure how the results are. A lot of people think that ginger is very spicy and it gives a very sharp flavor to it. Actually, on baking, on cooking, the definition on ginger is that it is a fiery peppery with sweet with a hint of rosemary and lemon. Okay, now that we have that there, we're going to go ahead and add our corn syrup. We have 1 ounce. Just add that to it. Let it combine just a little bit. Pull over speed just a bit so that we get it nice and fluffy again. Everybody can see what I'm talking about, how it's just combined together. It's no longer sugar and butter mixed together, but it's one entity now. Now that we have that going, we're going to add our liquids. We have 1 ounce of vanilla. We have our ginger itself, which is not, it is in a powder form. Ginger comes in many forms. It's crystallized, you can get it in French form, which is a root. You want to make sure that they're always plump and that they're smooth. You can keep them about 1 month in the refrigerator. I'm going to put 3 drops of lemon oil in and 3 drops of orange oil. Also have our eggs. We're going to add 2 eggs. And combine until smooth. Pull the feet back just a little bit again, and we're going to add our flour mixture. Now, one important thing is when you're baking, you want to make sure that you weigh out all of your ingredients, portion everything out. Baking is an exact science, so when you have everything in order, we call it mise en place, everything has its place. This way it makes it very quick. Cleanup is easy, simple, and you waste less time doing this. Now we're going to combine this until everything is mixed together. You no longer see any dry with your liquid. And we come out to this wonderful, just a bit of a paste. Now, the easy part is these are called icebox cookies. Does anybody understand what that is? What this means is we're going to actually put this in the freezer, and we're going to freeze it. And you can either put it for 30 minutes, cut them, and use them right away, or you can leave them until the time that you want to use them. They will stay in the freezer for about 3 months. So, it's something that you can use at home. You can make these up, do one log at a time, roll them into logs, and you can portion them out so that you know how many cookies will do a party, and you can always have fresh cookies when friends come over. Easy way to make a log out of this. Now you can weigh this out, get perfect measurements, but the easiest way is just to make a nice round and then break it in half. Once you break it in half, you want to roll it into about 11-inch log. By doing that, you just roll it out, push on your side, roll it, and then you'll wrap this in plastic and put it in your freezer for 30 minutes before you want to slice it. You want to get a bit of a curve. So I already have a pre-one that I took out of the freezer this morning. Now, if you want to do something kind of fun and garnish your cookies before you bake them, one of the ideas that you can do is, this is what is known as an egg wash. It is just an egg with a little drop of water in there, and you just whisk it together. You would take this, and you just cover your log with your egg wash. And then if you go to your baking aisle, you notice that in the cake decorating, they have that sugar that looks like salt, you know, it's really big granules. And you get it many colors, and you can put another flavor into it. There's just lots of things you can look at. But you would just put this out here, a little bit, and you would just take and press your log in it until there was sugar covered all around it. And just before you bake them, you go ahead and you just slice them in a 1/4 inch. Now, in baking, a lot of times you go, oh, I don't want the mess, the cleanup. One of the biggest things that you can do is buy parchment paper. When you have parchment paper, you line your pan, there's no reason to grease or to prepare your pan in any way. Set your cookies on the pan, cut side down, which means in the bottom where they sat on the table, and you only bake them for about 7 to 10 minutes. You will know when they're done because your house will be filled with wonderful aroma, and when you can smell them, that's right when they're done. Now, to finish your cookies up after they bake, when you take them out of the oven, you want to make sure that you put them on a cooling rack. The reason is your pan's hot, and they continue to cook. So you would just take 2 cookies, you place one down, take a little bit of pastry filling, which you can buy right there and there. Just put a nice layer on it, and then put another cookie on top of it. And there you are as a ginger cookie. If you have any questions, if you'd like a copy of the recipe, you can email me at jdemo1@ivtech.edu, and I'll be happy to get it to you. And would anybody like a cookie?